Some books are forgotten by accident. Others are forgotten on purpose. Across the ancient world, texts were copied, guarded, debated, and destroyed. What survived shaped civilizations. What vanished shaped them just as powerfully, through absence. The Book of Enoch belongs to the second category. It speaks of angels who sinned before humans did. Of forbidden knowledge introduced long before modern science. Of a cosmic rebellion that altered the course of history itself. And most unsettling of all, it suggests that the Bible we know today may be a curated inheritance, not the full archive of ancient faith. Tonight, we are not asking whether the Book of Enoch is scripture. We are asking something far more dangerous. What happens to biblical understanding when Enoch is put back into the conversation? To understand Enoch, we must return to a world before commandments, covenants, or temples. Genesis presents the antediluvian age as strange and alien. Human lifespans stretch into centuries. Violence spreads rapidly. Civilization accelerates without moral restraint. Enoch appears in this setting as an anomaly. He does not build cities. He does not conquer. He does not rule. He walks. In ancient Hebrew, walked with God implies continual alignment, not ritual obedience, but shared direction. Later Jewish tradition expands this idea dramatically. Enoch becomes a teacher of righteousness, a scribe appointed by angels, a witness to heavenly judgment. Second Temple Judaism did not see Enoch as peripheral. They saw him as foundational. The Book of Enoch is not a single book. It is a library. Scholars divide it into 5 major sections. The Book of the Watchers, the Book of Parables, the Astronomical Book, the Dream Visions, the Epistle of Enoch, written by multiple authors across centuries. It reflects a living tradition, one that evolved, expanded, and responded to historical crises. This matters because the Book of Enoch preserves what mainstream biblical texts often compress or silence: the worldview of ancient Jews wrestling with evil, suffering, and divine justice. In Enoch's telling, evil does not originate in Eden alone. It escalates. The Watchers were not demons. They were angels entrusted with observation and guardianship. Their failure is not curiosity. It is boundary violation. The knowledge they introduce is not fictional magic. It mirrors real ancient technological leaps. Advanced metallurgy gives mass warfare. Astronomy gives divination and fate manipulation. Cosmetics gives deception and power through appearance. Enoch reframes progress as morally ambiguous. Not all advancement is blessing. Were the Nephilim literal giants? Ancient cultures across the world tell similar stories. Mesopotamian Kalu, Greek Titans, and Canaanite Repime. He criminalizes them. They are portrayed as consuming without restraint, ruling through terror, and destroying ecological balance. This aligns with a theological point. The Nephilim represent power divorced from accountability. Whether literal, symbolic, or both, they embody what happens when heaven's authority is abused on earth. In Genesis, the flood appears sudden. In Enoch, it is inevitable. Warnings are issued. Angels plead. Judgment is delayed. God's response is not rage. It is containment. The Watchers are imprisoned beneath the earth. Their offspring are destroyed. Their spirits remain, disembodied, restless. This is Enoch's explanation for evil spirits. Not fallen angels, but the remnants of a corrupted hybrid order. This single idea would shape demonology for centuries. Enoch's heavenly ascent is not mystical abstraction. It is administrative. Heaven contains courts, records, thrones, and prisons. Angels function as scribes, enforcers, and witnesses. This framework deeply influences Daniel, Ezekiel, and Revelation. Remove Enoch, and these books appear sudden and strange. Include Enoch, and they make sense. The most unsettling section of Enoch describes a figure who exists before creation, the Son of Man, chosen before the sun and stars, judge of kings, light to the nations. This language predates Christianity, which raises a critical question. Did Christianity invent its Messiah? Enoch suggests inheritance. The Book of Enoch does not weaken the Bible. It complicates it. It shifts evil from moral failure alone to cosmic conflict. It reframes judgment as delayed justice. It warns that knowledge, untethered from wisdom, destroys. Enoch was removed not because it contradicted Scripture, but because it expanded it beyond control. And perhaps the most dangerous idea it leaves us with is this: some truths are not hidden because they are false. They are hidden because humanity is not ready. Enoch walked with God, and what he saw still waits to be reckoned with.